my phone. I'm just gonna run to the mushroom. I'm good, thanks. Start of the game. Donovan in for the boards, but not out. Around the boards to Woloschuk. Donovan with it now. Oh, Donovan has it taken from her at the blue line. Murphy unable to get the puck there. Turning pass cleared by Anderson. Up the boards. I think Donovan cleared it. Looks like that made it down the ice for icing. Ref has already fallen down once. We'll keep a count on that for the game. Tinker in for the draw, gets it to Lee. Lee brings it up. Lee across center. Into Tinker. Tinker. Backhand. Save, but Lee and Riker there. The goalie covers. Tinker in for the draw. Tinker centers. Oh, gets past strike. Looks like Leduc will clear. Back for it is Duna. Duna stops up. Goes up the boards to Reich. Reich and Tinker bringing it up. Tinker in. Looks like Leduc clears. Maybe. Duna with it. The near boards. Up to Reich. Reich across the blue line. Tinker takes it. Tinker brings it across. And Tinker scores. Tinker from Reich at 13:40. Make it 1-0 EGHA. Donovan in for the draw. Draws one back, but Schlock's unable to get it. Leduc brings it in. Checked by Anderson. Pucks into the corner. Behind the net is Leduc. Sky goes after it. Donovan takes the puck. Throws the puck behind the net. Sky and Donovan after it. Centering pass. Right through the crease. Laboucan gathers it, but unable to clear. Donovan tries to clear. So Donovan off the boards. It's a race for it. Donovan and Schlock after it, but right through the crease again. That shot over the net. Sky off the boards, but unable to get it out. Anderson tries off the boards this time. It's cut off again by Leduc. And they get it to the front of the net, cleared by Anderson. Woloschuk after it. Oh, Woloschuk falls and shot on net. Handled by Van Leg. You can't see anything here. Tinker in for the draw, gets it back to Murphy. Murphy around the boards looking for Blair. Blair unable to clear. Oh, she does on her second attempt, and Tinker's after it. Tinker brings it in wide. Tinker checks up, shoots just wide. Puck comes all the way back to Murphy. Murphy, pass across to Tinker. Oh, and Tinker fans on it. Tinker gets it in deep. Woloschuk behind the net, looking for Blair, unable to get it through. I think that's Donovan in there digging for it. It's hard to tell here. Duna with a shot from the point, and it's covered by the goalie. Donovan in for the draw. Gets the draw over to Lee, but it's cleared up to the point. Duna fires it in. Rake with it in the corner. Taken by Donovan now. Oh, maybe not. Puck's up the boards. Duna keeps it in. Duna centers. It's blocked. Another attempt. Blocked again. Donovan after it at the side of the net. And Lee checks the player at the side of the net. Donovan and Lee looking for it. Oh, right to Reich in the slot. That shot kicked aside by the goalie. Lee after it along the boards. Kept in by Murphy. Leduc takes it behind their own net. Pressured by Donovan and Reich. Oh, and Duna misses it. Uh-oh, Lee gets to it though. Lee turns it back in, but Donovan takes her out. Lee gets a stick on it. Fired down the ice by Leduc, and that'll make it for icing. Ref manages to pick that one up. Face-off will be to the right of the Leduc goaltender. Tinker in for it. Tinker centers. Puck's there, but Dalbucan's unable to get a stick on it. Puck's thrown into the corner now. Benwood unable to line Tinker with it. Tinker to Sky, to Benwood. Oh, Schlock takes it. Schlock looking for Laboucan, but that'll be cut off. Leduc brings it up. Shot in, blocked by Benwood. Schlock takes the puck. Slock winds it up. Slock goes wide. Oh, she's taken down. Tinker takes the puck. She has it taken from her, and Leduc brings it back up the ice. Centering pass, blocked by Sky. Sky, oh, great pass up to Slock, but she couldn't handle it. Oh, bad change there. Woloschuk hustles over to help Benwood. That shot's handled by Van Lijn. Donovan in for the draw. Draws one over to Murphy. Murphy takes it behind the net. It's going to come up to Blair on the boards. Blair's checked, but gets the puck out. Donovan races after it. Oh, Donovan checked, gets to Woloschuk. Woloschuk from the board, centers, gets to Blair. Oh, Blair's shot saved. Second attempt, they dig for it. Quick whistle by the ref. Not sure why. The puck was definitely open. Donovan in for the draw. Draw's kicked right over to Woloschuk. Woloschuk walks. Shot saved. Donovan knocks in the rebound. Donovan from Woloschuk at 8:48. Make it 2-0 EGHA. Tinker in for the draw. Scramble draw, one back to Murphy. Murphy, oh, backhand pass is gonna, cut off by Leduc. That shot wide. Reich back for the puck along the boards. Unable to clear. Tinker takes it. Tinker looking for Lee. Gets it out. That's number 2 for the ref on her butt. No icing as Lee's after it. Puck's brought up the boards by Leduc. Checked by Lee. Puck comes back to, Anderson falls down, but Anderson keeps him out of the blue line. And Leduc brings it in offside. Donovan in for the draw. Draws one over to Laboucan, who puts it over to Schlock. Schlock up the boards. It's taken by Leduc, and they bring it back up to center. Donovan after it. Puck shot in, blocked by Benwood. Unable to clear. She's checked. Donovan now along the boards, along with Laboucan. Puck's still there. Donovan to Laboucan. Oh, Laboucan has it knocked off her stick. Just kept in. Donovan clears though, and Schlock's got a little bit of an opportunity here if she gets going. Schlock brings it in. Schlock, shot from the boards, is just wide. Donovan with it on the board. Leduc takes it behind their own net. Donovan, I think. Seems like a battle there. Tinker after it along with Blair. Blair had a chance there, but was checked at the last second. Leduc brings it in, checked by Tinker. Blair knocks it out. Oh, just about out. Tinker now clears. Blocked. That dumping's blocked. Benwood's gonna knock that one. Oh, doesn't quite get it out. And Duna's after it behind the net. Duna up the boards to not sure who. I think that was Woloschuk. Now Tinker's after it. Woloschuk cuts that pass off. Tinker takes it. Tinker knocks it in. It's handled by the Leduc defenseman as Tinker checked that puck over, nearly taken by Woloschuk. Woloschuk battles for it, and puck's dumped in. Duna has to go back to it, for it in the corner. Up the boards to Lee. Lee with it. Lee brings it up through neutral ice. Tries to pass over to Tinker, but that's cut off. Reich checks the Leduc player just inside the blue line, but they knock it out past her. Puck's brought in now. Anderson watches it. Anderson with a nice poke check. Reich with a big hit. No call, luckily. Donovan, long pass to Lee. Oh, Lee trying to get it to Reich. Reich pokes it up. But Leduc's going to beat him to it. Oh, Lee with the turnover. Gets it to Donovan. Donovan takes it into the corner now. She's got Reich out front. Centering pass is blocked. Donovan battles for it. Reich still sits there with the stick in the air. Puck's brought up to Anderson at the point. Anderson with the shot. Blocked. Brought up by Leduc now. Leduc brings it in. Anderson keeps her wide. Sky comes over to help. The Leduc player cycles back, looking for the girl in the slot. She's checked by two EGHA players. And Sky now throws it behind the net, looking for Laboucan. Oh, Laboucan blows a tire. And a long shot goes over the net. Sky after it in the corner. Played around the boards to Laboucan. Laboucan bringing it up the boards. Unable to clear though. Donovan gets it out. Laboucan centers. Donovan pressures. Puck gets by her. Sky now keeping the girl wide. Centering pass. Handled by Baglag. Tinker in for the draw. Draws one back by Leduc. But Blair takes it. Oh, Blair just for the blue line. Will probably be icing. Oh. Offside. Donovan in for the draw. Draws one over towards Reich. Reich races for it. Oh, Reich misses it, but Donovan nearly gets it back. Reich plays it in. Leduc brings it up now. Leduc defenseman gets her wheels going. Gets around Duna. Oh, and scores. Duke makes it 2-1 with 3:20 left to play in the first. Donovan in for the draw. It's pushed ahead by Leduc, and Leduc brings it in. Leduc's entering pass. Checked by Sky, but Leduc gets the shot away. Misses the net. Laboucan looking for Schlock. Schlock through center. She's got a girl on her. Schlock checks up. Gets the puck to Laboucan, who centers it, but nobody's there. Leduc brings it up with speed. Benwood after it now. Benwood keeps it in the corner. Laboucan now. Oh, centers right to the high slot. Sky with it. Sky off Schlock's skate. Schlock with it still along the boards, brings it in. Oh, there's going to be a penalty here, I think, to Leduc. Yeah, it looks like Leduc's getting a penalty. Couldn't see what happened there. So EGHA going on the power play with 2:34 left to play in the first period. Tinker in for the draw. Scramble draw, taken by Blair. Quick shot on net, goes off the side. Woloschuk at the side of the net, tries to center. That's blocked. Blair after it along the boards. I think gets it back to Sky, whose shot just wide. Oh, Blair at the side of the front of the net, unable to get the shot away. Sky with the shot from the points, blocked. Everybody watches the Leduc player shoot it down the ice. Benwood back for it if she's got a girl on her. Up the boards, looking for Woloschuk. Woloschuk with the puck now. She brings it up. Oh, pass over to Sky. Sky brings it in. Oh, Sky's checked just inside the blue line. And Leduc will clear. Oh, Anderson unable to keep it in. And Leduc's going to fire it down the ice. Murphy back for it. Murphy plays it behind the net. It's going to come all the way around the lead, possibly. Oh no, Anderson cut it off. Screwed up the boards. Leduc pushes it back in. Again up the boards. That's cut off again. And that shot handled by Banwag. Played around the boards by Murphy to Woloschuk. Oh, Woloschuk in a race for it. Woloschuk beats him to it. And centering pass is blocked though. Nearly got the centering pass over to Tinker. Oh, Lee goes in offside. I don't know if she realizes it yet. Looks like everyone's offside. I don't know if the ref has her hand up or not. No, guess not. Lee in the corner. Centers. Donovan. Shot. Saved. And she pokes at it. Goalie holds on to it with 25 seconds left in the EGHA power play. Donovan in for the draw. Donovan scramble draw, taken by Reich. Reich's shot, off the side of the net. Donovan centers, looking for Lee. Lee unable to get her stick on it, and Leduc brings it up just outside the blue line. Played back to Anderson. Anderson with the puck. Oh, backhander looking for Murphy. She's got a girl on her. Plays it up the boards to Lee. Oh, Lee has it taken from her. Murphy in the corner. We're back to 5-on-5 play. Lee unable to clear. Long shot handled by Banwag. Anderson. You know why Lee and Reich are playing on their wrong sides. Oh, that centering pass right to the high slot in the first period. Woloschuk in for the draw. Draws one over by Leduc and they dump it in. Duna up the boards looking for Schlock. Schlock to the blue line and it's blocked. Shot's blocked by Woloschuk. Dumped back in by Leduc. It's a delayed offside. So Benwood's got lots of time to pass it up. Benwood to Lavaucan all the way across to Schlock. Schlock at the boards. Going across looking for Woloschuk. Pokes it to Lavaucan. Lavaucan to Woloschuk. Oh, Woloschuk shot just saved. A great passing play between Woloschuk and Lavaucan. Leduc brings it up. Benwood back. Benwood keeps the girl out with a nice check. In the corner now, Woloschuk up to Schlock. Schlock cross ice to Lavaucan, just misses. But Lavaucan gets it, brings it in. Lavaucan goes cross ice looking for Schlock. Schlock from the side. shot, and it's covered by the Leduc goalie. Tinker in for the draw. Scramble draw, shot, pushed ahead by Leduc, shot in by Sky, just wide. Reich after it in the corner. Centering pass is blocked. Reich tries again, goes to the slot, and it's cleared by Leduc. Tinker after it in the corner, maybe. Tinker checks, Sky keeps it in. Brought up now by Leduc. The boards by Anderson. Gets it to Lee, who gets... Woloschuk in for the draw. Woloschuk wins it back to Sky. Sky from the point. Has her shot blocked. She's got a hustle. Sky with it now. Plays it right back up. Oh, that's handled by the Leduc defenseman, and they bring it in. Taken by Woloschuk. Woloschuk to the blue line, but not out. Sky gets it out. Cleared to center ice. Cross ice pass by Leduc. Blair after it. Puck's played in by Leduc. Oh, and Anderson misses, but the save is made and held on to. Tinker in for the draw. Tinker wins it back to Murphy. Murphy plays it around the boards, gets it over to Duna, who plays it up to Schlock. Schlock to the blue line, but not out. Labucan cuts that pass off. It's brought up by Tinker and Labucan. No, that was good, ref. I think the ref was wrong on that one. You could go to video replay, but I don't think she'll care. Tinker in for the draw. Draw's kicked ahead. Leduc plays it D to D. Schlock after it. Again D to D. Labucan misses it, but it's pushed ahead by Tinker. Schlock after it. Played up the boards by Leduc. Duna pinches and keeps it in. Labucan after it now. It's played up the boards by Leduc. Played by Murphy. It looks like it'll be for icing, and it is. Woloschuk in for the draw. Plays it right to Reich. Reich's shot saved. Woloschuk rebound, saved again. And here's Duna's shot from the point is blocked. Taken behind the net by Leduc. Cut off by Lee. Oh, gets by Lee. Reich checks her. Sounds like a hard check, and there's going to be a penalty. And we'll see who's getting the penalty here. Looks like Reich's going off for body contact. I believe that's her first penalty of the year. So Leduc goes on the power play with 16:26 to play in the second period. Donovan in for the draw. Scramble draw. Oh, shot on net is handled by Benelag. EGHA makes some changes. Donovan into the draw. Gets it into the corner to Sky, who plays it in front of the net. Benwood unable to clear. Blair after it in the corner. Played behind the net by Leduc. Sky with it. Sky fans on the backhand. Donovan there to help. Kicks it ahead, but kept in by Leduc, and a long shot wide of the net. Leduc with it on the sideboards. Plays it back to the point. Cleared by Blair. Blair's on a breakaway. See if she can hold on to it. Oh, she's checked. Good play by the Leduc player not to take a penalty on the play. Oh no, Benwood, I don't know, caught sleeping or something, and Leduc ends up on a breakaway the other way. That's saved by Vanilay on the breakaway. I don't know, both of the EGHA defensemen got caught napping there. So, that was a 2-on-0. Schlaken for the draw with 1:15 left in the power play. Puck's cleared right out off the draw. Labucan after it along with Schlock. Played off the boards by Leduc. Labucan on it. Long pass across. Sky checks the player but unable to get it out. Oh, she's got a 3-on-1 now. Shot blocked by Benwood. Benwood off the boards, but that hit Labucan. Brought behind the net by Leduc. Centering pass is blocked by Sky. Second attempt. Cleared by Benwood. Played up the boards. Labucan up to the point and clears. Schlock after it. Puck's played all the way back by Leduc with 30 seconds left in the power play. The goalie holds on to it. Woloschuk now forechecking. Puck gets by her. Lee's back. That pass is blocked by Lee. Played up by Woloschuk. Woloschuk on a break. She's got Lee at 2-on-1. Oh, centering pass is blocked. Woloschuk gets it back. Centers again. Lee just wide. 10 seconds left in the power play. To the point. Murphy. Her shot. Just misses the net. Woloschuk again looking for Lee in the slot, but that pass is blocked. Penalty's over now as Reich comes back on the ice. Straight into the girl. Oh, lucky that wasn't another penalty. Reich after it again. Puck's sent down the ice. Murphy with it. Murphy's got time. Oh, put off the shin pads. That was almost an offside. Fan leg. Oh, fans on it. But behind the net is Anderson. Tries playing up the boards, but it's blocked. Centering pass by Leduc is cut off. Reich now brings it up, looking for Woloschuk, but that pass is blocked. Reich gets it back now. Reich should just play it in, but takes it in. She's checked. Puck comes back to Anderson. Anderson with the player on her. Offside right now, it should be, but I don't see any hands up. Brought up by Tinker now. Tinker unable to get over to Donovan. Blair with it. Blair turns, looking for Tinker, but that pass misses her. Tinker after it. Long pass up by Leduc. Donovan checks her. Blair with it in the high slot. Oh, Blair plays it to the blue line, but not out. That shot goes wide by Leduc, and Anderson after the player in the corner. Blair takes the puck from the slot, brings it up herself. It's a 3-on-2 with Donovan, and shot just off the post. That shot by Donovan's. Back to Duna, but she's checked immediately. Played it back in though. Woloschuk has it in the corner, centering to Labucan. Oh, Labucan unable to get the shot away. Labucan after it along the boards. Played to the point now. Benwood's shot's blocked. Duna to Schlock, who plays it in. Woloschuk and blocks that shot pass. Dumped in by Duna. Right back up to Woloschuk. Oh, she loses it in her feet. Puck's played out by Leduc. Benwood with it off the boards. Played across to Schlock. Schlock takes it. Schlock brings it in. Oh, I don't know who she thinks was offside there, but there was no EGHA player in the zone. I think she's getting EGHA and Leduc mixed up. Tinker in for the draw. Draw is taken by Lee. Oh, played back to Duna. Duna over to Benwood. Oh, Benwood misses that pass. Benwood plays up the boards looking for Reich. Reich and Tinker there, digging for it. So it gets cleared by Leduc. Duna gets it to Tinker. Tinker and Lee bring it in. Tinker across the blue line. Tinker and Lee both after it along the boards. Lee with it now. Lee trying to center to Reich, but couldn't. Lee's check behind the net, no call. Played into the corner by Reich. Back up the boards. That's blocked by Reich as Lee goes off. Played up to the blue line by Leduc. Uh-oh. Donovan misses the check there, and the player brings it in with speed. Duna keeps her wide. Centering pass is handled by Banalag, and she holds on to it. Woloschuk in for the draw with 11:11 left in the second period. Still leading 2-1 as EGHA. Sky plays around the boards, looking for Blair. Blair unable to clear. Centering pass by Leduc is cleared by Sky. Woloschuk after it. Donovan now with it along the boards to Woloschuk. She has it taken from her. Donovan digs for it. Donovan up the boards. Woloschuk now. Woloschuk centers. Blair after it. Played up, but Woloschuk will take it just inside the blue. Cleared to center by Leduc. Sky pitches up on it. The defenseman keeps it in and takes the shot, handled by Benelay. Face-off will be to the right of Benelay with 10-12 to play in the second. Tinker in for the draw. Scramble draw. Tinker plays back to Sky, who plays it around the boards, looking for Laboucan. Laboucan's clearing attempt is blocked. Anderson to Tinker, but Tinker loses it. Shot on net, handled by Benelay. Tinker in for the draw. Taken by Laboucan. Laboucan brings it up. Laboucan across the blue line. Now Tinker. Tinker has it taken from her. Duna to Schlock. Schlock brings it up across the blue line. Beats her player. Schlock. Top shot. Schlock takes it 3-1 EGHA on a beautiful move around the defenseman, going high over the goalie's shoulder. EGHA make it 3-1 on that goal by Schlock at 9:40 of the second period. Woloschuk in for the draw, plays it back to Duna. Get back to Woloschuk. It's caught in Sky's skates. Or sorry, Lee's skates. Leduc regains possession. Lee after it. Leduc brings it up with speed. Murphy plays it into the corner. Lee with it now. Reverses to Murphy. Murphy plays up the boards. That pass is cut off by Leduc, but I think Reich gets it. Plays it to Woloschuk. Woloschuk on a bit of a break here. Oh, she has it taken from her, but Lee with the second chance, unable to get the shot away. Centering pass by Leduc, brings it up. Murphy goes back for it. Murphy with it, brings it all the way back into her own end with the player on her. She stops up behind the net. She's going to play it up the boards to Reich. That's behind Reich. Plays it to Woloschuk. To Lee. Lee's got some space. Lee along the boards. Centering pass is blocked. She's still got it. Centers again. Duna's going to race to it. Keeps it in. Brought up now by Leduc. Centering pass. To center, but not in. Right pressures. Puck's played across. Oh, just about offside. Woloschuk takes the puck. Woloschuk looking for Blair. plays it in. Just misses her on the pass. Played up the boards by Leduc as EGHA makes changes. Sky races over, but unable to make the check. Long shot, wide of the net. Benwood after it. Benwood brings it up the boards, looking for Tinker. Oh, it's taken by Leduc, and shot is steered aside by Banlag. Two EGHA defenders go down at the side of the net. Tinker plays it up the boards, but not out. Shot on net is saved, but the rebound is scored by Leduc. So Leduc makes it 3-2 with 7:45 to play in the second period. Woloschuk in for the draw. Plays it over to the side. Leduc back to Sky. Laboucan after it now. Laboucan pressures. Schlock comes in to help out. Schlock turns the puck over, centers. Blocked by Leduc. Laboucan at the side of the net now, walks right out. Oh, Woloschuk unable to get the shot away, and Leduc brings it up. Leduc brings it in, shot blocked by Benwood. Woloschuk back for it, behind the net with it. Woloschuk brings it up. Lots of room now. Woloschuk gets up to speed. Oh, she has it taken from her. Brought in by Leduc now. Benwood checks her player into the corner. It's Sky there now. Woloschuk gets the puck to Schlock. Schlock after it. Oh, two players overskate it. Leduc now at the side of the net. Shot steered aside by Banlag. Schlock in the corner with it. Takes it behind the net. Oh, takes it in front of the net. Safely gets through, luckily. Schlock is checked just outside the blue line. Played back in by Leduc. Laboucan overskates the puck. Shot blocked by Laboucan. Benwood plays it up the boards to Laboucan. Up to the point, but not out. That shot's blocked by Tinker. Sky after it. Shot's played behind the net. Centering pass. Oh! And Banlag has to be sharp there as the player was wide open in front of the net. Nobody on her. Another shot. Oh, that blocked by Sky as EGHA making changes while the puck's in their own end. Lee with it now with fresh legs. Lee from the side has a poke from her. Lee after it, goes into the boards, and Leduc's going to get a tripping penalty there, or holding. As EGHA is going to go on the power play with 5:45 to play in the second period. Tinker in for the draw. Scramble draw taken by Reich. Oh, played back to Lee. Lee's shot blocked. Lee after it now. Up to the board, up to the blue line. Murphy unable to keep it in. Reich back for it. Reich turns it up, looking for Lee. Lee takes it. Lee up to Tinker. Tinker plays it in. Reich after it. Oh, it's played up by Leduc. Murphy after it now. She's got a player on her. Murphy reverses up to Reich, who I think missed it or maybe played it up the boards, I couldn't tell. Tinker and Lee after it. Up the boards by Leduc. Anderson's there, but Anderson unable to get to it. Oh, Murphy misses and shot handled by Banlag. Minute 15 left in the EGHA power play, but best opportunity thus far by Leduc. Woloschuk in for the draw. Played into the corner. Anderson played it off the side of the net. Murphy now up the boards looking for Blair. Blair with it along the boards. Plays it, oh, has her pass blocked. Well, Woloschuk gets it. Woloschuk loses it in her skates, but Blair's there after it. Blair pressures along with Donovan. Played up the boards. Kept in by Murphy. Murphy plays it into the corner. Blair after it. Looking for Blair. Blair plays it in. Dog behind the net now, brings it out front. Oh, Blair unable to get her stick on it as she was being checked. Puck's played up the boards. Murphy back for it. Murphy has a player on her. She plays it behind the net, looking for Anderson. Anderson there. Oh, Leduc plays it all the way back and out as that's the end of the power play. Back to 5-on-5 play as Leduc brings it in. Murphy behind the net for it. She's unable to get it. She's digging for it. Leduc comes out, but Woloschuk checks that player off the boards. Woloschuk races for it. She's got some speed and unable to get the pass over to Blair. Puck's played out by Leduc. Anderson pinches up, but unable to get it. Murphy plays it out though. Puck's brought in offside by Leduc. Woloschuk to Murphy. Murphy has Schlock, but that pass is blocked. Anderson and Murphy are the only two back right now. That shot's handled by Banalag. Three minutes to play in the second period. Score 3-2 EGHA. Tinker in for the draw. Draws one over towards Schlock. Schlock from the slot. Unable to get to Labucan, but gets it back. Schlock brings it out, up to Tinker. That pass is blocked. Tinker's taken down. Leduc brings it up now. Schlock after it on the back check. Benwood checks her player, but puck gets over to the front of the net. Brought up by Schlock now. Schlock brings it across the blue line. Pass to Tinker, but Tinker wasn't ready for it, I don't think. Schlock after it now. Duna pinches up, plays it off the boards, but not out. Leduc plays it in behind the net. Tinker, or Duna around the boards looking for Schlock, but the pinching defenseman keeps that in. Duna and Tinker are there along with Schlock, all three of them digging for it. It's played into the corner by Leduc. Played around the boards by Duna, but it gets by Schlock. That one's blocked by Tinker. Into the corner, shot from the corner is handled by Banalag and held on to. Minute 54 left in the second period as everyone makes changes. Woloschuk in for the draw, wins it over to Sky. Sky plays it around the boards looking for Reich. Reich has a player on her, plays it to the blue line but not out. Long shot, wide. Sky with it, again up the boards. Reich's got to hustle to that one. Reich's checked along the boards and it's played back in behind the net. Murphy takes it behind the net. She's got a player on her. Murphy up the boards. She gets going. Murphy's got her wheels going. Brings it in from the side of the net. Centers. Oh, shot just wide. Reich in the far corner. Centers to Lee, and Lee's shot just wide. Woloschuk after it, plays it back to Sky. Oh, Sky loses it in her feet, and it's taken by Leduc. Murphy makes the check at center ice, but it's regained by Leduc and brought in. Sky and Murphy back. Puck's played into the corner, Reich back for it. Reich looking for Woloschuk, but that pass is cut off. Poked ahead by Murphy. Reich's taken down. Digging for it are Reich and Murphy. Murphy in her feet gets it to Sky, or Lee. Lee up to Woloschuk. Woloschuk, oh, makes the move, but gets caught up in the Lee's skate. Oh, Lee with a nice move at center ice. And Lee scores. So Lee makes it 4-2 EGHA with 30 seconds left in the second period. Oh, one more EGHA. There we go. Tinker in for the draw. one forward. Blair after it. Tinker across. Blair looking for it. Puck's brought up. Cleared by Benwood. Well, that's the end of the second period with the score 4-2 EGHA. Start of the third period, score 4-2 EGHA. Tinker in for the draw. Tinker plays it forward. Reich after it, but unable to get to it. Reich makes the check on the boards, plays it ahead. Played back up to the blue line. Reich to Lee. Lee across center. Oh, Lee's still there. High slot. Puck's played out. Una pinches up. Shot's blocked. Leduc takes it behind their own net. Oh, no, she reverses. Duna pinches down on it. It's played up by Leduc. Reich's got a hustle. Benwood is back. Benwood and Duna keep her wide. Shot high and wide. Played up the boards by Tinker. Tinker's checked just outside the blue line, though. Brought in offside by Leduc. Still offside is Leduc. And I don't know what the back officials call him, but I guess that's offside. Nobody heard the whistle apparently. The back official blew her whistle. I don't think the front official heard it because nobody knows why she would blow her whistle at that point. I think mass confusion ensues, but they're still playing. Some of them anyways. Reich stopped and went off for a change. Woloschuk looking for Labucan. Pass is intercepted and played in on icing by Leduc. Tinker in for the draw. Tinker takes it, tries to go to the net with it, but she's checked. Donovan in the corner now looking for it. Donovan and Tinker both digging for it in the corner with Blair in front. Blair's being harassed in front, and the Leduc player falls on it, and the ref blows a whistle. Tinker again for the draw, centers it. It's there for Blair. Blair on her backhand. Shot. Oh, it's gloved by the goalie. Donovan now from the corner. Shot just behind the net. Anderson races to keep it in. Anderson fans on it. But, Blair unable to get her stick on it. Then she does. Plays it in. Tinker and Donovan after it. Anderson has her stick thrown away by her and no call by the ref. I don't know what the heck the ref is looking at. Tinker after it. Pass is blocked by Donovan. Played in by Blair and Donovan after it. And the Duke player goes behind the net. Tinker, just misses the check. And the player brings it up. She's got a head of steam here. Bringing it across the blue line. The Duke passes it behind the net. Blair after it, that's Sky. Up the boards by Leduc, blocked by Sky or Blair, and shot down the ice. Looks like that will make it for icing potentially, and it does. 17:29 to play in the third. Score still 4-2 EGHA. Woloschuk in for the draw. Scramble draw, played back by Leduc. Played it to the front of the net, cleared by Murphy, but not out. And that shot bounces just wide. Duna after it in the corner. Played to the front of the net, and that's handled by Benelay. Woloschuk for the draw again. Lee gets the angle. Oh, and his check decided to just snuck out on her. Tinker in for the draw. Plays it forward. Poked out by Ledoux. Schlock checks the player. Puck's shot ahead by Duna. Tinker takes it from the defenseman. Centering past Schlock was blocked. Tinker at the side of the net walks right out. Backhander is saved. Brought up by Leduc now. Played to the boards. Murphy after it. Murphy plays it back looking for Duna, but doesn't get to her. Schlock now on the boards. Centering past to Tinker. Tinker's got Laboucan with her. Tinker wide. Shot right into the pads. Played out right to Duna at the point. Duna with the shot. Blocked. And Leduc brings it back out. Tinker going off on the back check. Woloschuk back on the ice. And Murphy plays it up. That could have been too many men there as Leduc hadn't finished making its change, but no call. Played in by Leduc. Murphy up the boards looking for Woloschuk. Puck gets by her. Played in offside, and that'll be an offside. Should be all the way back. She's pointing at the front, but she's confused. Woloschuk in for the draw. Looks like Blair and Donovan decide to switch sides. Played in by Donovan, Blair to Woloschuk. Woloschuk, glove saved by the goalie as that one was going right over her shoulder. It's a good shot by Woloschuk. Blair knocking people down in front of the net. Woloschuk in for the draw, plays it back to Sky. Sky's shot is blocked. Benwood plays it back in. Donovan in on the forecheck along with Blair. Blair cuts her off. Donovan played up the boards. Benwood's got a race for it. Oh, Benwood decides to back up. The Duke brings it in. Centering pass is cleared. Blair in the corner with it. Goes up the boards. It's blocked. Blair gets it back. Blair takes it wide. She's got a step, but she decides to take it to the middle. Blair brings it across the blue line and is checked, and there'll be a penalty there as Blair goes down hard. Oh, and they call it tripping even though she put her shoulder right into Blair's head. Apparently that's tripping. EGHA going on a power play with 14:52 to play in the third. Tinker in for the draw. It's taken ahead by Leduc and they go wide. Lee after her. Lee takes the girl into the corner along with Sky. They keep her wide, centering pass. Blocked by Benwood. Taken by Tinker, but she's checked. Oh, nobody going after it. What the heck, girls? Wow. That shot just wide as everyone just watched her skate to the front of the net. Reich after the puck. It's played up the boards by Benwood to center. Dumped right back in, but that's blocked by Reich. Reich on the boards looking for Tinker. Gets it to her. Tinker brings it in. Tinker takes it wide now. Oh, she's checked. Puck's brought back up by Leduc and cleared. Benwood takes it back. Sure what she's doing, who she's looking for, but she tries to pass to Reich, but Reich's unable to get it. Reich after it on the boards there. Brought up by Leduc now. So 1-on-2. Benwood, stops up and Sky does a good job to cancel off that shot. Puck's played around the boards looking for Laboucan, but it doesn't get to her. Woloschuk takes the puck. Woloschuk plays it up. Oh, she gets it back. And Woloschuk and Schlock on a 2-on-1. Woloschuk goes wide and takes it to the backhand and it's saved. Brought up by Leduc now. Oh. Woloschuk pokes it away from the girl, but another one grabs it and they bring it across the blue line. Everyone backing away from it. I'm not sure why. Blair now on the boards. Passes to Laboucan. Laboucan up to Woloschuk. Woloschuk. Oh, has it taken from her. Schlock on the forecheck, but the puck gets by her, and they bring it up 2-on-2. Anderson pokes it away. Anderson plays up the boards, but not out. Not sure. Looks like a whole bunch of people battling for it there. It's brought out by Ledoux. Good play by Blair to take the puck away, and she goes wide. She's checked. As the penalty's over, we're back to 5-on-5. Donovan pinches up, takes the puck. Donovan across the blue line. Good shot. Scores through the 5-hole. Donovan making it 5-2 EGHA. Oh, the ref's trying to confirm the number. 12:24 left in the third period. EGHA leading 5-2. Tinker in for the draw. Wins it over to Donovan. Donovan looking for Blair, but gets by her. Played up the boards to Blair now. Tinker gets it in. Just offside. EGHA makes changes. Woloschuk in for the draw. Wins it over towards Reich. Reich unable to get it in though. Woloschuk takes it in and out. They battle for it right at the blue line. It's in now. Woloschuk to Lee. Lee with it. Oh, Lee's checked right away. Played to the point. Kept in by Anderson. Anderson's dump in is cut off and EGHA or Leduc plays it out. I'm not sure if that'll make it for icing. Doesn't look like it. Murphy plays it around the boards. Reich's there. Reich's checked right away, but Woloschuk gets the puck. She loses her footing just as she gets it on the blue line. That shot right into Woloschuk's feet. She kicks it ahead. Brought up by Leduc now. Reich after it. Reich makes the check. Lee takes the puck. Lee plays it ahead, looking for Woloschuk, but she goes down again. Played up the boards by Leduc. It's like Anderson looking for Woloschuk, just misses her with the pass, but Woloschuk after it. She's beat to it. Looks like, Woloschuk looks a little tired there. Laboucan after it now. Laboucan cuts the girl off, it's dumped in. I don't know, Anderson and Murphy, neither one of them want to really get to it seems like. Anderson takes it, plays it up the boards. Tinker looking for it, but it's controlled by Leduc, and the centering pass goes behind the net. Murphy plays her girl in the corner, plays up the boards to Laboucan. Laboucan with a nice pass up to Schlock. Schlock's got some room to roll. Schlock wide. She's got Tinker in front, but centering pass goes behind the net. Tinker now behind the net is checked. Tinker again behind the net, checked again and pinned. That's a pin and a hold and a hit. Benwood plays it into Laboucan. That should have been offside, but no call. Duna up the boards, plays it in. Shot right back out by Leduc. That one sent in by Schlock. Tinker after it. Seems like everyone's slowing down a little bit here. Duna pinches up on that one. Gets to Tinker. Tinker brings it back to Benwood. Benwood's got Laboucan. But she's checked before she can make the pass. But Laboucan plays it up to Blair. Blair's got room. Blair shoots it in. And then gets after it as they continue to make changes. Woloschuk on now, along with Donovan. Puck's played up the boards by Leduc, and they bring it up. Duna, let's try to keep her girl wide. Shot behind the net. Centering pass, taken by Blair in front of the net, but it's checked and into the corner. Duna up the boards, looking for Blair. Blair gets it to Woloschuk, who gets going. She's got Donovan. Puck's brought in, looks like it was offside. I don't know if they caught it. The ref makes the wrong signal, but whatever. Centering pass by Donovan, but Blair's tied right up in front. That was a hook. Donovan pokes the goalie. Tinker in for the draw. Tinker tries going towards the net. It's taken by Reich. Her shot's blocked. Just digging for it is Reich and Tinker. Tinker is still digging for it. It's played back to the point. Shot in by Duna. Lee in the corner. Lee circles. Unable to get it across. Reich behind the net with it. Centering pass. Pump in. Tinker beats her player to it. Takes it behind the net. It's blocked. Comes right to Duna. Duna's shot's blocked. Lee after it now. Lee makes the check at center ice. Lee plays it up the boards. Looking for Reich. Puck doesn't get to her. Reich's in offside. And still offside. I guess that's a delayed offside there. The ref calls it. 7:53 to play in the third. EGHA leading 5-2. Woloschuk wins the drawback to Sky, and Sky dumps it in. Schlock and Woloschuk after it, but it's played right up by Leduc. Anderson has to get back for it as it's not going to make it for icing. Anderson with the puck, plays it up to Laboucan. Laboucan looking for Schlock. Nice pass across to Schlock. Schlock brings it in now. Schlock stops up, takes a shot, and it's handled by the goalie. Woloschuk in for the draw. Woloschuk wins it back. Oh, Laboucan to Woloschuk. Her shot just wide. Woloschuk after it in the corner. Leduc plays up the boards. It's handled by Laboucan, but she's unable to keep it. Sky, has to hustle. It's offside. No call by the ref. Woloschuk clears to the blue line. Just out. Woloschuk takes her player down. Brought in now by Leduc. Long shot handled by Benelli. 7 minutes left in the third period with EGHA holding on to a 5-2 lead. Tinker in for the draw to Benelag's left. Scramble draw, kicked into the corner by Tinker. Anderson plays around the boards, Blair after it, but she's not able to get to it. Sky with it now in the corner, plays it back up to Blair. Blair clears. Donovan's got a break here. She gets her feet moving. Donovan goes down. Tinker after it now. Tinker takes the puck, but she's checked by Blair. Puck's dumped in. Anderson back for it. Anderson looking for someone to pass to. Plays it up to Blair. Blair has it. Blair's got players up, but she's checked. Sky back in the corner for it. Plays it behind the net. Looking for Anderson, I think. Played back into the corner. Nobody really wants it that bad, it looks like. Tinker goes for it. Centering pass. Blocked by Sky. Anderson plays up the boards looking for Donovan. Donovan gets it. She's got Blair wide open. Long pass over to Blair. Blair's got room and space. And Blair, off the goalie's butt end. That was going top shelf. And then Donovan's shot steered aside by the goalie. That's unlucky, as that was going roof. Anderson clears, passes to Woloschuk. Woloschuk brings it across the blue line. She plays it by the defenseman and shoots. Goalie holds on to it. Some excellent opportunities there for EGHA to extend their lead. .534 left in the third. Still 5-2 EGHA with Woloschuk in for the draw. Woloschuk digs for it. It's brought out by Leduc now. Reich cuts that one off in the corner. Reich plays it to the front of the net. Oh, unable to get it to Lee. That's cleared by Leduc. Duna keeps it in at the blue line. Woloschuk now with it. Woloschuk's checked. It's played up the boards. Reich to the middle. It's played by Leduc. Reich with a shot over the net. Oh, and wide. Woloschuk after it in the corner. Played up to the point. Kept in by Murphy. Woloschuk in the corner again. Played again up the boards. Murphy keeping it in. Now Lee at the blue line. Lee is checked. Reich there. Reich with an opportunity here. Should wind up and take a shot, but she decides to stick handle. Woloschuk behind the net. Centering pass is blocked. Shot up the boards by Ledoux. Lee with it. Centers. Reich there. Unable to get on it. Played in by Murphy as she's checked. Murphy keeps it in again. Reich cuts that pass. Oh, Reich misses it. Looks like she was about to cut that one off. Played in by Duna. Lee after it behind the net. It's played up the boards by Ledoux. Woloschuk turns it over. Lee's got Reich. Gets the pass to her. Reich's shot. Oh, unable to get much on it. Reich in the corner with it. Centers. Oh, Lee had made a change there. Duna's checked from behind. No call. Schlock after it. Schlock up to Woloschuk. That pass is cut off. Schlock keeps the player out wide. Schlock, overskates it. But Murphy with an opportunity to clear. Unable to get it out though. Duna now, behind the net, looking to clear. Gets it to, I think, Schlock, who gets it to Tinker. Tinker brings it across the blue line. Tinker goes right into Labucan. Leduc brings it back up the far boards. Tinker with a good back check. Tinker brings the puck up now. She's got Labucan, passes it off. Labucan across the blue line. Backhand pass to Tinker, misses. Tinker in the corner now, she's checked. Labucan back checks, takes the puck away. Oh, Labucan loses the puck though. Gets it back, shot, into the corner. Schlock after it. Played up the boards, kept in by Benwood. Tinker. Oh, Tinker has it taken from her just inside the blue line, but shot right back in by Benwood. As EGHA makes more changes. Woloschuk gets in on the forecheck. Oh, the defenseman gets up to speed. Blair with the check. It's played in. Looks like that should have been icing, and it is. .232 left in the third period. EGHA holding on to a 5-2 lead. Woloschuk in for the draw. It's a scramble draw. It's still in Woloschuk's feet. Blair digs for it. Into the corner goes Blair. She's checked by a Giant. And the Giant gets a penalty for body contact. Digs for it in the corner. Woloschuk brings it out. Centers. Oh, it hits the side of the net. That's cleared by, shot by Woloschuk just wide. Donovan after it in the corner. Woloschuk. It's played around the boards by Ledoux. Kept in by Sky. Sky's shot just wide. Comes right out to Donovan at the side of the net. Her shot wide of the net. Blair looking to center, but that pass is blocked. Blair again. It's blocked again. Sky plays it into the corner. Woloschuk's got time with it behind the net. Tries to bring it out, but she's checked. Leduc fires it. It's hard to see. Still there. Tinker wins it right back to Lee. Lee's shot's blocked. Reich's there to help. Anderson pokes it in. Pass comes right back to Anderson. Her shot blocked. Anderson again, big shot right in Tinker's rear end. And it's cleared by Leduc. Right back for it. Right circling. Plays it up the boards to Tinker. Tinker takes the puck. Looking for Lee. Oh, looks like that may have been offside. Oh, no call. Ref decided that was okay. Played up the boards by Leduc with 34 seconds left. Anderson leisurely gets back for it. Murphy now up the boards to Lee. It's played back in by Leduc. And Murphy now looking for Anderson. Anderson takes it behind their own net with 19 seconds left. Murphy after it as we're back to 5-on-5 play. Centering pass cleared by Tinker and brought up by Lee. Chief checked. Murphy back in the corner with it with 5 seconds. Just keep it there. Oh, she decides to turn it up, but that'll be the end of the game. EGHA holds on for the 5-2 victory.
Good commentating, Ryan. You sound so professional.
Oh yeah, so professional.
You do though. You're like, oh.